Hey guys, before we get into anything today, I want to take the time to announce our two new designs that we have released on the Union Teespring shop. Presenting the first design, we have a Yozora/Sora design, which is a twist on the King card called True King. This design was a collaboration between myself and Lydia from my Discord server, who you can find on social media in the description at Nitoki_. This design has both a front and a back. The front design is the regular King card design, while the back is the pure drawing but Yozora side up. You can purchase this design in the description below. It's available in a variety of colors. You can also get it as a sticker. Presenting the second design, we have a nominated design by Milku and Lydia from my Discord server called New Skies, who you can find on social media in the description by searching at Milku Hearts and at Nitoki_. This design is also available in a variety of colors and as a sticker as well. A later exclusive version of this design will be released as a poster at a later date. However, exclusively for those of you watching this, if you use code UNION on any of these purchases, you will get a cool discount. If you show me a picture of you getting the shirt on social media or in my Discord, you might get something else pretty neat as well. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to yet another Kingdom Hearts video on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be covering more of the Kingdom Hearts series character files, which covers your favorite and most beloved characters from the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Today, guys, we're going to be covering Xemnas' story, and I do have the TheFrozenCavern back again, link below in the description, narrating for you guys once again today. Alright, so let's get right into Xemnas' story. Nobody knows.
Xemnas always acted like he was trying to tempt us or something. Whenever he appeared, it was like watching a play. Maybe that was because he didn't have a heart. This happened back when Radiant Garden was still called Hollow Bastion. We were fighting some nobodies that were attacking the town. 6 guys in black coats appeared in front of us. They were members of Organization 13. Their faces were completely hidden in their hoods. The first time I saw Xemnas' face was at Hollow Bastion 2. He showed up before the huge battle against the nobodies. He turned to us and slowly pulled back his hood. He looked down at us, a silver-haired man. "It's the guy who's not Ansem," Donald shouted. "You mean it's his nobody," Goofy followed. "The leader of Organization 13. I said. "Wait a minute," King Mickey cried at last. "Now I know. Now I remember. Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice." I think that was the moment Mickey realized who exactly the man who called himself Ansem had been. "Xehanort," we yelled. "How long has it been since I abandoned that name?" he said, like he was reciting a monologue. "Out with it, nobody. Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?" I yelled, readying my keyblade. "I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku, perhaps you should ask your king," was all he said, and then he vanished. We'd filled up our quota on stuff we didn't understand when Axel showed up. Way to fall right into their trap. Our hackles raised reflexively at the sight of Axel's black coat. "Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan." "Xemnas?" "The guy you just saw. He's their leader." Got it memorized? Xemnas. That was the first time we heard his name. Then, finally, we confronted Xemnas in the world that never was. We had just foiled the completion of Kingdom Hearts. "Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined," Xemnas said, sounding like he was in the middle of a monologue as well. "Now I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts." Riku, King Mickey, and I all pointed our Keyblades at him and shouted, "No!" Xemnas shrugged calmly. "You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathed us, who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice." "That's simple. It's because you messed up our worlds," Riku said plainly. "That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?" Xemnas' face was sad, but he didn't have a heart. "So, just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything," I yelled, and Xemnas laughed. "Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow, no matter what misery befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist. Xemnas lifted both hands to the sky. Countless hearts that had been scattered around the world, began to rise to the heavens. It was so dazzling I had to close my eyes. Then, we challenged Xemnas to the final battle.
This was another story about Xemnas, or about a member of the Seekers of Darkness, but from Sora's perspective, which I find a little bit odd, because I feel like these stories would probably have a little bit more insight and be a little bit more interesting if they weren't as recap-ish, and they showed me, I guess, the perspective of these lines maybe from Xemnas' perspective, similar to how earlier on when we were covering the character files, we had Riku's story, which was kind of a recap of the ending scene when they were on the shores of the realm of darkness, but it was all from Riku's perspective, and you got to see a glimpse into Riku's thoughts, like before each sentence, before each moment, before each like head nod, whatever. He broke down to exactly what he was thinking at that moment, and it was very entertaining to read. This one, however, it's kind of just like, it's literally like I'm rewatching or rereading the Kingdom Hearts 2 like cutscene. It's like I'm reading a script they gave to the voice actors for what to say. However, this story just covers mostly what happens with Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 2, some of his more major scenes, some of his most interesting parts, and let's talk about that for a bit. Xemnas' character in these parts and how I felt about him overall in Kingdom Hearts 2, at least like a little bit. Now, I've publicly stated this on live stream. I haven't stated it in a video, I'm pretty sure, because to be honest, I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, to say this, but Xemnas is not my favorite like villain in the Kingdom Hearts series. He's not even close, actually. He might be one of my least favorite villains, though that does not mean that I don't like him. I really love Xemnas as a character and as a villain, though out of like all of the Xehanorts, I guess you can say, young Xehanort, Ansem, even Terranort, Xehanort himself, like Xemnas is kind of my least favorite out of all of them. He has a cool voice actor, a really cool voice actor, and he has some really cool lines and some really iconic moments, but honestly, like the other Xehanorts, they kind of just connected with me a lot more, and I felt like they were just more interesting villains like in their respective games. They did a really good job in Kingdom Hearts 2 of making Xemnas really intimidating, and one cutscene that I wish they might as well have recapped in this one was the cutscene where Xemnas and Ansem had their first confrontation in forever, since, you know, like Terra Xehanort was the apprentice of Ansem. I think that is definitely one of my favorite cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts 2, because you get to see like a glimpse of something that we ended up like getting completely expanded like further on. Like in Birth by Sleep, we got to know a lot more about how Xehanort got in that position to be the apprentice of Ansem. We learned a little bit about the differences that caused the split, and it was just really interesting to hear his lines and hear how Ansem would react to them. Who would dare mess with my Kingdom Hearts? That line was so cool to me. I get goosebumps just thinking about that line. I sometimes go back like on my own time and like rewatch that cutscene, and it's just so cool every single time. And the voice actor for Xemnas really delivers in every single scene that he is in. In Kingdom Hearts 3, like when Xemnas quote died, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but for now, quote died. It was a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. Not sad as in, oh, I wish you were still around more, because of course he's the villain that has to be defeated, but as in like, it's like a part of your childhood going away in a sense, you know? So that's why those cutscenes like hit like so close to home, because you got to like, it was one of the first moments too in the Kingdom Hearts series where you got to like see insight into what they were thinking during all of this. Ansem talking about how his comrades, like when they betrayed him, he kind of just felt like he didn't care, and he didn't really like that feeling necessarily. With Xemnas, he's talking about how the first thing he's felt in ages is loneliness, and it's like, huh, that's interesting. I don't know, and just seeing those characters go away, like after being in our lives as Kingdom Hearts fans for the better part of a decade, is just kind of weird, but also sad. I'll definitely say this though, the thing I'm gonna miss the most about Xemnas is definitely gonna be his voice actor, but at least we got to have one final battle with him in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. However though guys, that's gonna be about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed Cavern's narration, then please go subscribe to his channel, link down below in the description. I also know that you guys saw at the beginning of the video that we do have new merch available on the Union shop on Teespring. We have a Nominate design called New Skies, and we have a Yozora and Sora design called True King. The artist put a lot of work into those designs, and we have more designs releasing soon as well. However though, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, leave a comment down below telling what you think about this store, what you think about Xemnas' character in the Kingdom Hearts series, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that right little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.